An ideal blend of quick, easy, and indulgent. This creamy, cheesy pasta dinner topped with perfectly cooked steak. It won't help you work on your summer body, but it definitely might be the best thing you eat this week. We'll start off by cooking 1 pound of fettuccine or pasta of your choosing per package directions in some boiling salted water. Go ahead and cook that out and drain it. In the meantime, we're going to melt 1 stick of butter. Yep, I did say it was indulgent. In a large saucepan or pot, add in 3 to 4 cloves of crushed or minced garlic and cook that out for 2 to 3 minutes as that butter melts. Next up, we're going to add in some heavy cream. The exact amounts and directions will be down below in the description as always, guys, along with a large amount of freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano. Highly recommend the good stuff for this, along with a couple ounces of Gorgonzola cheese. And then just cook that over low heat for 3 to 4 minutes until it slightly reduces and those cheeses are nicely melted and incorporated into the cream and butter. Next up, we will add our perfectly cooked pasta to our cream sauce and just give that a stir to combine. You could add a splash of the cooking liquid from the pasta if you want to loosen things up here, because this is definitely going to tighten up and get nice and thick as it cools. I did add a little splash, maybe about half a cup of cooking liquid here just to keep things nice and loose. Go ahead and set that aside and cover it, and now we'll turn to cooking our steaks. I've got 2 roughly 8-ounce sirloins here. You could use filet mignon, ribeye, shrimp, chicken. Definitely mix and match any proteins that you like. I'm going to get mine in a ripping hot skillet over high heat. Season them with salt and freshly cracked pepper. Once they've got a nice golden brown crust on that first side, oh, that looks great. I'll give them a flip and pop them in a 400-degree oven to cook them through to my liking, somewhere around 130 degrees, but just check that with your instant read thermometer. Lastly here, we're going to need some garnishes, and really it's pretty simple, just some sun-dried tomatoes packed in oil, give them a nice fine mince, clean up our board, and we can get ready to plate this dinner up. I'm telling you, it takes like 25-30 minutes, max. Lay down a nice bed of your creamy fettuccine Alfredo, and by the way, I don't want any Italian grandmothers coming for me. I know that's not traditional Alfredo sauce, it's our American version with cream and butter, but it is doggone delicious, so highly recommend giving it a try. We'll garnish that pasta with some of those sun-dried tomatoes and some Gorgonzola crumbles. Go ahead and slice our steak into a few pieces and look at that beautiful blushing medium rare to medium. Got a nice cook on that. Lay it on top of the pasta, and then again, if you're eating this at home, maybe you don't want to get fancy with the garnishes, but I like to make a nice looking plate of food, so I'm laying down a few small basil leaves. I'm going to add a little more sun-dried tomatoes and Gorgonzola to the top of the steak, and then some balsamic glaze. You can buy this in the grocery store, or just mix some brown sugar and balsamic in a skillet and reduce it. Finally, a little bit of dusting of freshly grated Parmesan, and we will go in for a taste test. Look at that beautiful sauce coating all that pasta. Fresh herbs really help to cut through the richness and heaviness of a creamy pasta dish like this, so I highly recommend adding that basil in there, or even just some parsley or green onions. Check out that nice cook on that steak again. I honestly would recommend filet mignon for this if you're feeling decadent, but a little out of my price range this week, so the sirloin was a great option. Man, I'm telling you, this is one decadent and indulgent bite of food. Hope you'll give it a try. Add any cheeses and ingredients as you see fit, but definitely go make something delicious.